Hello and welcome to the E3 2015 Final Bets Results Show. I'm Michael Huber.
I'm Kyle Bosman.
And it is time to settle up.
Settle down.
Settle up.
And saddle up. Let's just get into it.
Let's just jump
Let's not waste
in.
anyone's time.
Yeah.
We made a bunch of bets before E3, and now we have to pay the piper.
Yep.
So, Huber, we talked to Ben Moore on your team first.
And more. Starting the show off right. He had missed some final bets.
Yeah.
I wanted to get him up there.
And he was excited to do it.
He was hungry.
He was talking to us for weeks ahead of time. When are we doing final bets? Finally got him on Team Huber. Huber, you asked him the first question.
Will J.J. Abrams reveal himself?
I thought there was honestly a good chance of this happening.
I thought it was a small chance.
Yep.
But I thought it was a pretty safe bet to throw his way. He said no. That, of course, was correct.
No,
J.J. Abrams
He's busy.
He's in the shadows.
He's busy.
He did not reveal himself.
I asked Ben, will Blizzard reveal the release date for an Overwatch beta?
Bait.
This was bait. This was Ben bait. I gotta admit, there's no chance of that happening. Ben said yes, however, because he wanted to believe.
He's too close.
I'll take a point. At the end of Ben Moore, it's 1-1.
Next up, Matt Blair, Team Huber. First question. Will the word Illuminati be said during the Square Enix press conference? He said no.
That was incorrect.
But it was incorrect. They're always brought up.
So here's what happened. Mary DeMarle, the executive narrative director of Deus Ex, she came out.
Lovely lady.
She was describing what's happening in the plot. Illuminati got dropped. That's a point for Team Bosman.
Salty about that one.
So then I asked Matt Blair, will a brand new Kingdom Hearts world be shown for Kingdom Hearts 3? He said yes. That was in fact correct. We saw the Tangled world of Kingdom Hearts 3. That's another 1 point for each of us.
Sell it. Tangled.
Team Bosman 2, Team Huber 2. Sell the world?
Where's that Frozen world? It's saving?
No,
Is that
it's
DLC?
saving it.
Is it DLC?
It's not DLC.
Are you sure?
It's E3 next year. They're gonna show.
Side
they're gonna
bet.
show Frozen. Yeah,
right
yeah.
now, Frozen DLC, $9.99.
Not DLC. Lock that in.
Lock that.
$9.99. Then we had our first showdown.
Showdown.
All right, what was your showdown bet? Tell me about this.
I'm embarrassed about this one.
You should be.
This is an embarrassment.
I even warned you after the bet.
Yeah, I was so confident. How many confirmed kills will there be during the Doom gameplay reveal?
Yes. Huber bet 40.
40.
I bet 103. So that meant anything over 71.5 confirmed kills went to me.
Yes.
And then, so to be honest with you all, we lost count.
We lost count.
We stopped counting after it went over 71. Because here's what happened.
Yeah.
We had the demo. We had the single-player demo. And I forget what it was after that, but Huber
It was multiplayer. It was the creating a map they were showing. People were getting slaughtered in that. Then they had multiplayer.
Yeah.
Then they had hell.
Then they showed hell.
It was just...
And so, honestly, there were too many confirmed kills to count. I'll take 2 points.
I'll give them up. We saw Doom. We saw a bunch of kills. We saw shotguns. 2 points I would gladly spend for your enjoyment.
Just to watch all those kills.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a great demo. So then, Huber, honestly, this is the greatest mistake I made during the entire final bets. Yeah, this was all on me.
Should be embarrassed.
I am absolutely embarrassed. Here's what happened. How many times will the word pre-order appear on screen during Sony's press conference? If you asked me outside of a betting special, if I wasn't holding the mic, if we weren't
rattled.
If we weren't in the hot seat, I would have said 0. Here's what I said: 5.
Yeah.
Huber bet 4. Actual times pre-order appeared on screen once.
You know what it was? It's all the lights. It's the anticipation.
Yes.
You're just thinking pre-orders.
If you remember, yeah, we had our notebooks across from each other.
Yeah.
I got way into the zone. I don't know what happened there. So it was the Street Fighter V ended with the word pre-order. That's 2 points, Huber. We're tied up again.
Next up, Elise Willems, Team Bosman.
Yes.
You asked her.
Right. Yeah. I finally got a chance to ask someone first. Will anyone say booyah in any of the press conferences? She said no, and I was nervous. She said no way, and I thought, oh, I just lost a point.
That was a good bet.
She was right.
Yeah.
No booyahs.
There was never going to be a booyah.
There was not one booyah.
C3 was all class. It's too professional.
Too professional for a booyah. Then you asked her a question.
Will there be a moment in any press conference where the audience boos?
This was a great question.
This is a tricky one.
Yeah.
She was rattled, visibly rattled.
Yes, because she thought it was obviously no.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Here's what happened.
Yeah.
Pete Hines, in the Bethesda press conference, came out and said, before Fallout, he just said, okay, and I'm sorry, that's it. That's all we have for today. Got booed.
Got booed. That's so telling. Give the people what they want. They were there for Doom and Fallout. You better give it to them.
You got booed. And so Huber gets a point. Where are we? We're at 5-5 at the end of Elise. We're tied up. Then things slip. In comes Daniel Bloodworth for Team Bosman.
Your saving grace.
Yes.
You were hoping for.
Daniel Bloodworth is traditionally, he's got the best record of any bettor at game trailers.
Betting champion. GT time master.
Never gets him wrong.
Of the bets.
Here's what happened. Huber asked him the first question.
I said, will a Sony-owned character appear in Street Fighter V during the Sony press conference? He definitively, emphatically said yes.
Yeah, a smart man says no. Bloodworth said yes.
Yeah.
And we started believing.
Yeah. When further pressed on the matter, he was so convinced that he even called out Delson Rowe from Infamous.
As a playable character, not just a guy who appears in the background.
Yeah.
But he's going to be a playable character in that game. It could still happen. It certainly didn't happen at E3. That's a point for Huber.
He was so sure of that, Bosman. I swear to God, I thought he had insider knowledge.
Yeah.
I thought he had read a document or received an email or something.
Yeah. It might still happen.
Yeah.
Bloodworth. You know, I can't fault anyone for going with the bold choice.
It was bold.
If you go bold, I'm not going to complain.
Yeah.
However, when asked if Nintendo will say anything about the NX during its digital event, Bloodworth said no, didn't believe. And here's what happened.
This is harsh.
Reggie says, our new dedicated game platform, codenamed NX, which we'll tell you more about in 2016, is his quote. Mentioned, that's 2 points for Huber from Bloodworth, my
Blood.
team member.
Thanks, Blood.
So we end Bloodworth at Huber 7, Bosman 5.
Next up, brand new segment.
Oh my gosh, the
Double
best segment.
down on Dawn.
Double down on Don we have to do every time now.
Forever.
So worth it.
Professional.
All right, so what'd you ask Don?
I said, hey, Don.
Yeah.
More or less, high or low.
Right.
There will be 5 minutes and 50 seconds dedicated to Destiny during the 8 combined conferences.
By the way, Huber wrote this one. I'm not happy with that phrasing, Huber. I feel like you twisted it.
What are you talking about?
With the 8 combined, there's like one press conference in which Destiny could possibly appear.
Oh
boy.
It could have been at PC Gaming. There could have been a Destiny PC announcement.
No, that would not have happened.
It could have been at Microsoft.
No, Sony has
could
that deal.
Could have been at Sony.
Oh my gosh.
Come on.
There were 3 minutes and 42 seconds of Destiny in the Sony press conference alone. Don said that number was too high, which is obviously too high, so he gets points. 2 points for Team Huber. However, I come in. I say we will hear the word Star Wars spoken out loud 24 times during E's press conference. Don says that's too low. He even said the number 50. Didn't reach 50. We lost count of that after we went above 24. Don, of course, right again. 2 points for each of us.
Don.
You can't stop Don.
Champ.
A newbie, Trevin Valentine.
Yes.
For Team Bosman. We
Team
pulled
Bosman.
him in.
Here we go. This is payback for Ben Bait. This was Trevin Bait.
Yeah.
I have a long history of wandering the Game Trailer's office talking about Resident Evil with Trevin.
Yeah.
I knew he was close. He was close to the franchise.
Yeah.
My
This was
question
dirty.
was, will Resident Evil 7 be announced? He said yes.
That was mean. That was mean.
And the answer was no.
No, it was not announced.
Not announced.
It was not announced at
Unfortunately,
E3.
I would have given you 10 points for Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, I wanted to believe. I really wanted to believe that was going to happen. Then I asked him, will the word Metroid be said during the Nintendo digital event? Yes, it was. It was part of Metroid Prime Federation Force. The word Metroid was said. You can't debate that. That's a point for Team Bosman. Thank you, Trevin. Next up, and finally.
Finally, Team Huber, my good friend Brad Ellis. You asked him the first question, Bosman.
Oh,
What
yeah,
was it?
It was finally my turn for the first question again. Will Ubisoft show off a VR game? This is on me. This is on me for phrasing it that way. This is my question. I wrote that. Brad said yes, and the answer is yes. Trackmania Turbo is VR compatible. Technically, Ubisoft showed off Trackmania Turbo.
They were hyping it up. They were hyping up the VR, Bosman.
I don't know if anyone on our team played it. I don't know if it was shown off as a VR game, but it was shown off and it is a VR game. Technically, Brad, he's so lucky for getting that right.
He got it.
He got a point for Team Huber
Will
there.
Ubisoft show off a VR game?
Yep.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Trackmania.
Brad, you're lucky. You should be counting your lucky stars.
Next up, softball.
Yeah, this one's a soft. I'm surprised it was on the list for this whole time.
This is a softball.
This was a softball.
Sean Layden mentioned Vib Ribbon.
Yep, that's like
Of course not.
That's a cheap joke bet, and it made it all the way into the end of the show. Sean Layden, by the way, we should say he was a class act during the Sony press conference. He grew a white beard, and it changed him.
Professional.
I'd say he was most improved this year. You did great, Sean
But
Layden.
Adam Boys will forever
Oh, yeah.
have the key to my heart.
Adam Boys, he got lucky. He had the best job. Yeah. You just
He
got
was
to
there
roll
to just
him off.
hand out dreams.
Yeah. It's really funny when he walks out, he says, "This just never gets old," and you're like, "Oh man," you know at that point, rewatching it, like what he has in store. He feels so good. And so that was our teammates. That's all we did with our teams.
Yeah.
At the end of our teams, the people we've drafted, it was Huber 12, Bosman 8. There's only one way for me at this point to win, and it's for Huber to lose his bet and for me to win mine when it comes to final bets, which are worth 3 points. So I actually wanted to start this off. I was feeling the E3 energies, maybe a little too much. Here's what I bet word for word. The Last Guardian is not only just going to be at E3, it's going to have the most ridiculous trailer that has ever existed at E3. And you know what it's going to end with? A specific release date. So yes, The Last Guardian was at E3. I don't know if it had the most ridiculous trailer that had ever been at E3.
It was amazing.
And it certainly didn't end with a release date. It ended only with 2016.
Kyle Bosman.
Yeah.
Dreams came true.
Oh, they did though. What we got.
Our final bets
Perennial final bets.
for years
Yeah.
have come true.
Right.
And a release date was announced. 2016, Bosman.
No, I said a
You gotta
specific
go-
release date.
I gotta give it to you, Bosman.
Huber, you know that
Our
I
dreams
love that you're willing
came
to do
true.
That. You're being a true sportsman.
Dreams.
I can't take those 3 points. Here's the thing. Here's the reason why. I didn't think Sony would show off Last Guardian without a specific release date. I'm honestly a little burned. I honestly thought that if they're showing it, it's with a release date.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
for this
why would
year.
they? Yeah.
Ready to go.
Unbelievable that it's just 2016. So
It's
ambiguous.
still a victory.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a victory,
It's
Kyle.
absolutely. I feel good about it, but I don't feel good about taking those 3 points. Those go to
All right.
Team Huber.
I'll take them then.
Yes.
Okay.
Please do.
Next up, the final bet.
The final bet of final bets.
A Shenmue game gets announced.
Yep.
Walk-off Grand Slam. It gets announced.
That's exactly what that was.
Yeah.
A walk-off
Yes.
grand slam.
Shenmue got announced in the most dramatic possible way.
That was Huber. We believed, man. We made those bets nonstop. In this show where we could write any bet we wanted to.
Yes.
At that last
We
one for
chose
final bets.
those.
Yes. We could have been like, God of War.
Yeah,
no.
go.
No, we didn't do that.
No.
Never did we do that.
We never gave up. That's what Final Bets is all about.
Final score, Huber 18, Bosman 8. I ain't even mad.
Everyone won.
Everyone won.
The entire gaming industry won.
Huber, you know what? I'm not mad about the score, but I am mad about your rewards. first of all, for winning, the terms of Huber's victory are that, if I understand correctly, I must perform a 1-hour stand-up routine live on Twitch. So let's at least explain what's going to happen. Twitch doesn't allow you to just go up and tell jokes. You can't just do that. That's not the platform for it. So
as many as you can before they cut the feed.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have in the window, we're gonna have a game playing the whole time, so it's legit. So that's actually what I want to do, Huber, is I want to be here in front of my red curtain.
Okay.
And I want you on the couch playing a game.
Perfect.
So you're listening to the jokes, but I don't have to make eye contact with you the whole time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I can just do my
everyone's going to
joke.
be in here.
No,
everyone's going to be sitting on the floor.
No, I won't allow that. You got to be on the couch playing the game. No, you got to be over there playing
Everyone's
the game.
going to have drinks. It's going to be, we're going to have an usher, a ticket taker in the front.
No, I don't.
Reserves,
I have not agreed to that.
Assigned seating, yes.
I've not agreed to any of that part.
Too bad.
That was not part of the stated bet. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Here's the other thing I need. I need 4 weeks.
Okay.
1 hour of
That's
stand-up. I don't know if Huber realized how heavy that
Not until
was.
Ian was freaking out. Ian's like, that's like an HBO comedy special that takes a year of planning.
It is. It's like what professional comedians wait their whole lives for. I have to do alone in a cold room with no huge audience on
People
Twitch.
tune in.
And here's the thing, live comedy doesn't work on Twitch. If you're trying to be funny on Twitch, it doesn't play right. It feels weird.
You don't get like the vibe.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's going to be awful. I hope you don't watch it when it does happen.
Everyone's watching.
Do not.
I'm going to spread the word every day until then.
Dude.
Grassroots campaign, knocking on doors, handing out flyers.
So I need 4 weeks, everyone. I need 4 weeks to prepare my 1 hour stand-up special live on Twitch with Hubert playing a game in the bottom right-hand corner.
4 weeks. Today
4 weeks. Yep.
is June 22nd.
Yeah, don't put a specific date on it. Just give me 4 weeks. We can't really schedule that way. Okay. There's something else that Huber wins for winning the betting special. This thing hurts more than a 2-hour stand-up routine. More than a 3-hour stand-up routine. I would tell jokes to you every day, all day, for a month if it meant I didn't have to give up the Slusser Cup to Huber.
The Slusser Cup will remain in its rightful place.
Not even right. That ain't right.
In my cubicle, where I see it every day.
No, this ain't right.
Oh, it's right.
You know what, Huber? I'm not gonna go wrestler. You have earned it.
No, Bosman, me neither.
You've earned it.
No, we've earned it.
Let's not do this.
We earned this.
Let's just be good sports
we
about
both
this.
earned this. Our dreams have come true.
How do you possibly get mad after the best E3 of all time?
I'm not.
It was the best one.
We can share it, Bosman. Let's take it for a while.
Well, no, let's not dishonor the Slusser Cup like that.
Yeah, we'll put it in between our cubicles. Yeah, we'll just hang it up right there.
You can choose to do that, but officially the Slusser Cup belongs to Huber.
It's ours.
No, it's
Last
yours.
Guardian, Bosman.
Oh my gosh, the Last Guardian.
You never gave up.
I never did, and it's so real, man.
This is our victory. There are no losers today, except everyone watching. Kyle Bosman's 1 hour stand-up.
Oh
special.
Yes, that's not going to be good for you. You know what's funny is I imagine a lot of people are going to tune in, just being like, "Oh, this is going to be good," and then 15 minutes in, realize,
train wreck.
Oh my God, yeah. There's an hour of this.
To be fair,
There
have been no mandate of what that hour entails. So.
Oh yeah, people get creative with their 1 hour stand-up special.
We will see what happens.
Yeah, there might be some improvising. There might be some music. We'll see what happens. We'll see what comes out of that. Look forward to that. But more than anything, look forward to Gamescom and TGS and PSX and next year's E3. Because this doesn't end here.
No,
You're right, I got worked up again.
vengeance.
I got, no.
He's already looking for revenge.
No, I'm not. E3 was good. E3 was great. We had a great E3.
Oh my God.
Everyone's happy. So long, everybody, and thank you for watching.
Thanks, everyone.